Hey, this your boy Bob TV. What's up? I'm gonna make it plain. I'm gonna clear cut, get to the point. Welcome to the segment. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'm trying to get my numbers up. All right. So anyway, DNC. I know you don't want to listen to me because I get in your behind. All right. But let's just face the fact. You picked the wrong one, Doc. You colluded and schemed to put the wrong one in office. Now, there have been some news report that Donald Trump is going to be dropping out. Nah, it ain't happened. It's fabricated. When have you learned? Have you not learned throughout this whole election process not to listen to mainstream media, especially when it's mainstream liberal media, so-called liberal media? The conservative media is not talking about Trump dropping out. Trump is not talking about him dropping out. Why would he drop out when he's winning? He's winning. And I'm not a fan of Trump. He's a xenophobe, He's just, people say, why you don't hit hard on Trump? I ain't got to hit hard on Trump. He hit hard on himself. He makes stupid decisions. He speak out of his mouth. I often wonder how he took that $1 million and made it billions. The man got to have a brain somewhere, and I give people credit where credit is due. I don't care how bad they are. There's one good thing about a person that you can find and shine on that. Now, that's not now, but it's more bad outweighing the good with Trump. Okay, good books, good author, had some successful businesses, and in New York, Trump was looked up more of a hero type guy who not only did things for the regular people. I mean, for the wealthy class, but he did a lot of things for local people. And I can go through this. It seemed like somebody like some evil alien took over this guy's body and turned him into a buffoon. Because at one time, before Barack Obama, I think that was the one that did it. Before Barack Obama became president, Donald Trump was a rational thinking person. He said rational things out of his mouth. He had rational thoughts. And at one time, people were wondering, why are you not running for president? And he would have got great support if he did. But I don't know if it's the fact that a black man became president that really ticked him off. And my only pet peeve I had with Trump at that time was the way he treated the Central Park 5 boys. Look it up, Central Park 5. How he automatically assumed that those guys were responsible for a heinous rape in Central Park, and they had nothing to do with it. And he's yet to apologize to these people. And and they need to, and they would sue him, but they can't because the statutory time is gone, which they need to change. Now, saying all that, I guess when Barack Obama became president, he lost his freaking mind. I guess the racist guy started to rise up. Because here's a black guy made president before you. I don't know what the deal is. And then started this birther movement, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is Trump is a disaster. And I think Trump just want to win to prove a point. I don't think he has it in him to be president. He's not going to get much money. And the work is strenuous. I really don't believe he wants to be president. I really don't. But I don't believe he's going to drop out. I would rather believe that he's going to win and find some way to get out of this thing, because it's all about winning for him. He don't care nothing about a position. He don't care about you. We need to start electing people that's going to really care about the people, not the corporations and themselves. You got one that care about themselves, and you got one that care about a corporation. You guys keep voting for clowns of politicians like this. And you got these people, what they call the lesser two evil. When you vote in the two evil, all you're going to get is more evil, and it's going to lead you to a Joseph Stalin, Mussolini, or Hitler, because you keep voting for evil instead of voting for good. That's why I don't care what you say. I am not going to fall for that habitual trap, because it doesn't get better. It gets worse. You vote for Hillary Clinton, who is a neoliberal disaster, who's for war, for profit, and for prison profit, all that kind of stuff. That is not better. That is worse. Then you got Trump, who's just Trump. I don't know what to describe with that. This, to him, this is just a show. And to go out and pack arenas and all that kind of stuff and get all this people loving, that's what he's doing it for. He's not doing it for America. Really? He want to make America great again. Well, look, let's say I buy into that. You really think he's going to do this for 4 years when he could be on golfing somewhere, not having to deal with the world affairs? Anyway, some of my Trump friends, my trumpeter friends, I do have friends that are trumpeters. I do have friends that's for Clinton. That don't break up my friendship. I love them no matter what. I question their judgment, but I love them no matter what. I question my judgment on my friend who like to go out with women 5 times his age. You know, but I still love my boy. That's my boy, no matter what. He getting that Social Security check, which I think is wrong, from these older women. But stop being a gigolo, John. Stop being a gigolo. Your life is worth more than that. Anyway, so this is what I'm saying. She is losing tremendously. The only way she could win this thing is if Trump stay in the race or Trump drops out. Now, I know y'all hoping he's drop out so she can automatically have the edge. No, if he drop out now, they're going to install somebody else. And if they install a real conservative who really, really want to work to so-called better this country, move this country forward, then she's going to have a tougher time. Because if you're not beating the worst candidate in captivity in U.S. history, big mouth buffoon, racist slandering Donald Trump, who I'm surprised the church is gravitating toward, I believe because he made some new deal with the church organization. And that thing is, how do you trust this guy when he's defrauded and, you know, cheated people out of money and things like that? How do you trust this guy? You know, and who talk about, anyway, he's not going to drop out. But she's losing to him at his worst state in the race. Losing. It's not going to get better. This is bad, DNC. Excuse my French, but you need to grab your balls real tight, hold them real hard, pull on them a couple times, jump up and down, and get some guts to go in there and tell Hillary Clinton, sorry, Madam Secretary, we all are here to talk to you. I know it's your dream to be the first woman president, but these people are not into you. The only people that is into Hillary Clinton is the 40 and up Democrats. No independents is into her. She's not going to get the independent vote. I don't care what's going on. Long as Trump is in the race, he's going to take the independent vote. That's why I wish Bernie was still in this thing, because he would dominate the independent vote. Now I'll go over that in a moment. She's not going to get it. She's only going to get old school Democrats, 40 and up vote. And for y'all to assume Joe Biden, that, oh, they're going to vote for her. Who else is going? Who, they're going to vote for Trump? Yes, some Bernie supporters are going to Trump, and you're allowing that to happen. You're allowing that to happen. But yet there's 2 other people running this race. Gary Johnson of the Libertarian Party and Jill Stein of the Green Race. And majority of the Bernie supporters are going to Jill. Why? Because Jill mirror and match Bernie Sanders. She is Bernie Sanders. She's a female Bernie Sanders. Her platform is almost identical to Sanders' platform. This is nothing that we have to fight for with her. We don't have to fight conservative corporations and, you know, Wall Street and things like that, because she don't take big money. She's just like Bernie. And if Bernie was a Democrat, he would be. Bernie is really agreeing whether you like it or not. I'm talking about in duty and action. So your so-called ploy to cram Hillary Clinton down the throat of the American public when you got caught cheating in front, I want to talk about that for right now. You got caught cheating, colluding, and defrauding the American public, trying to put your foot on Bernie and stomp him down out the race with your cheating and your colluding. Now that WikiLeaks exposed this, you want to call him a terrorist? Who is he terrorizing? Tell me, who is he terrorizing? Who? Hillary Clinton? Yes. Who is she terrorizing? The DNC? Yes. No, it's not terrorizing. Is you got caught and you're afraid. It's just like mama. When mama catch you in that bedroom with that girl, you and that girl gonna get the butt beat, and my mama may not know that girl, but she gonna get up behind whoop too. See, that's what it is. You got caught and you're scared. You're terrorized of the fact of what can happen now that you're exposed. Well, there need to be some legal, some hard ramification concerning those involved with the DNC and those who help collude. And people, don't be fooled. The Clinton machine run the DNC, so don't even think that she has nothing to do with it. It's never her, right? It's never her. She ain't got to. Stop. She's all in this thing. Bill is all in this thing. There's a lot concerning the Clinton Foundation that you don't know. How many people are tied into this? The whole entire government and other governments are tied into this fraud of a foundation who did a little bit for some people, but most of the time it was just getting money, getting money. She's losing. You're not going to get the Bernie-crats. They're not going to come over to Clinton. I don't care if she offer free everything. They're not going. They don't trust her. So you're not going to get that 45%, 40% of the Bernie supporters. You'll probably get 3%, but most of them are going to Jill Stein, like it or not, they're going. So you lost half of your base. You're not going to get independents, and you're going to get a few Republicans because they're tired of Trump. But now the other Republicans are learning about Jill Stein or going to Gary Johnson. So the point is, you're not going to win on your 40 plus Democrats alone. You know what I mean? 40 plus, 40 and over in age, Democrats are the only support the Clinton got. That's why every time she go to a freaking arena, if you can't pay her, get people in there free and offer hot dogs and soda, you're not going to get anybody coming into those events with her. She do not mobilize the base. She do not energize the base. She's a disaster. This is going to be either nobody's going to go vote or they're all going to go vote for Trump. And I hate to say that, man. It hurt me. And you cannot blame the Bernie-crats. You can't blame the Bernie bus movement. You can't blame the ready for Hillary, never for Hillary, or Hillary haters, whatever you want to call it. Can't blame them. No, people just don't like her. And they got a lot of reasons why. And they're not going to vote. And you can push this control opposition stuff like a vote for her is vote for Trump or your vote don't count. Now, how you going to tell me to go vote, my vote count, but when I don't vote for your candidate, it's a wasted vote? Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth. My vote do count, it just don't count for you. And if all of you who hear me has that philosophy, if you really look at a candidate that's really going to do something for you and you mobilize an organization of people to get people to go listen to that candidate and vote for them, their vote do count. And I'd rather have my vote don't count. I'd rather cast my vote for a candidate who have no chance of winning than cast it for somebody who I do not trust and do not want running this country. Well, you're going to cast it anyway. Well, true. I cast my vote now. And then all of a sudden, the rigging of the election could end up causing it to go somebody else. So what does that matter? I'm going to always vote my conscience, and you always vote your conscience. Don't let nobody tell you it doesn't count. It does count. It just don't count for the person they want it to count for. That's what it is. They want you to take your vote, and if you vote my candidate, it won't be wasted. Yes, it is. It'll be wasted to me, Doc, because I don't like your candidate. Anyway, so the bottom line, DNC, you messed up. You messed up. Congratulations. Democratic National Convention, congratulations. You just handed Trump the presidency. Yes, you. You handed it to him. With your colluding, your conniving, your lie, your cheat, and stealing. Eddie Guerrero, peace out. Rest in peace. You assume that the Bernie support people are going to come because Bernie endorsed her. That fake fraud of endorsement, nobody in the whole Bernie hemisphere don't even believe that. And if he's trying to support Trump, it's because he felt that fear of Trump narrative, which he's a human being. He could fall for that. You need to get your head out your behind, Bernie Sanders. You need to get your head out your behind. You of all people fearing Trump? You of all people fearing Trump president? You don't fear Hillary Clinton presidency also? I fear both. And there's no convincing and nothing you can do to tell me that one is better than the other. No. Maybe domestically, but no. Now I got to go. I got to go. Bottom line is, Bernie Sanders, you can go out there and stump for her till your foot fall off. People are not going to go to her. People was not liking Hillary Clinton before you got in the race, Doc. So if they tell you this is something your fault, they're lying. People are just not into her. This is not the 90s with Bill Clinton. It's 2016. We got a whole brand new generation of voters. 40 and under is not going to go. They went for you. And since they went for you, they're only going to go for you, and they're going to go for the closest thing that look like you, and Hillary Clinton is not it. And as you said with your own mouth, she is not the one, she cannot lead this movement. If it's not you, sir, it's going to be Jill Stein. They're going there. So Trump, no, you're not going to get Bernie supporters, Trump. No, Trump supporters, they're not coming. Sorry to tell you. They're not coming Hillary way. They're going to go Jill Stein. Her platform is Bernie Sanders' platform, and there's no fighting and struggle to get it approved, because that's what they run on from day one. And I invite everybody to go to Jill Stein's website. You can go to Bob TV Facebook group, and you will see the platform of Jill Stein. It's an amazing platform, and I support about 95%. I don't agree with everything concerning her, just like I don't agree with everything concerning Bernie, and I don't agree with everything concerning Barack Obama, and I don't have to. Anyway, you messed up, DNC. You're causing this to be a Trump win. You, and you alone. You alone. Don't blame nobody but you, because you tried to stuff baby food down the mouth of people who eat meat and potatoes. Hillary Clinton is baby food. It's easy to spit that out. Easy. Bernie Sanders was meat and potatoes. And I adjure you, you need to do an assessment, or you're going to lose to Trump. You're going to have a Trump presidency, and we're going to have a disaster. Now, we'll have a disaster with Clinton, but we're going to have a terrible, terrible disaster because you made the wrong move. And now you're trying to ask other people to correct your mistake. No. You got rid of your only chance of winning. The only reason Bernie Sanders didn't win that election is because of cheating, fraud, and collusion, and closed primaries. Now, I remind you, the face of the current situation. Hillary Clinton is not getting independents. She's only going to get a little bit of Republicans, and she lost half the Democratic base. That spell loser. You're not going to get that back. I don't know how many stump speeches Bernie go out for you or anybody else. Even Barack Obama can't get that. It's done. Barack, they like you. They don't like her. Hey, DNC, they like Sanders. They don't like her. So no matter amount of stumping you got, it ain't gonna change that. Here's the truth. Bernie did not release his delegates for a reason. Give you opportunity to put him back in. This man is polling 45% of the Democrats before the convention. Independents are cramming to vote for him. They want to vote for him, but they couldn't because in the primaries, you locked them out, most of them out. You're going to get the independents, and you're going to take back independents who were thinking about going Trump. They're going to say, oh, I can go back with Bernie. He's back in. And Bernie going to get at least 20% of Republicans, because Republicans don't like Clinton and they don't like Trump, and they will go with Bernie Sanders too. And the Democrats, the 40 and up Democrats, they got that vote blue no matter who mentality. And many blue Democrats that's in corruption cases, Charlie Rangel, all these people. Come on. Please. But they're going to vote blue no matter what, so put Bernie in. Your best way to save this world is to get rid of that chicken dinner and get with a winner. Ask her to step down. Install Bernie Sanders. We'll get that mobilization going back again. We'll put on the Bernie pins and again and everything. We'll go out there and mobilize and get people stirred up to vote against Trump and for Bernie. The thing is, people are for Bernie. They're not voting for Bernie to stop Trump. They vote for Bernie because they love Bernie. So, let's get this going. Ask Madam Secretary to step down because she can't win. I mean, I respect her as much as I can, but she's not. She lost half the Dems. She's not getting independents, and she's only going to get a few Republicans. Bernie gets the blue no matter who. Get the Bernie-crats come back. Some of them even leave the Green Party and come back over there with him. Then you got the independents that's driving over there. Then you got some Republican. He is your best shot. I'm Robert Brown. Bob TV, I approve this message.